He likes to enjoy the present and project us into the future. Philip meets Jesus in John chapter 1, and he goes to get Nathanael. And he tells Nathanael, can any good thing come out of Nazareth? And Philip says, come and see. So Philip brings Nathanael to Jesus, and as Nathanael is coming, Jesus says to him, an Israelite in whom there's no deceit. Nathanael says, never met you, how do you know that? And Jesus says, before Philip came to you, I saw you underneath the fig tree. Nathanael turns around and says, you are the Christ. You see, Nathanael put two and two together. If Jesus had seen him before Philip came, then he would have seen him respond to Philip. And what he had said was something absolutely degrading of Jesus. Jesus completely overlooked that and found the gold that was in Nathanael. And that's how the Father sees us. He sees the gold in us, and he wants to bring that out. He saw the gold in the Son. He recognized that the Son still knew that he was a son. And he's reinforcing it. He's putting his stamp on it in the present so that he can operate as a son in the future. And that's what he wants to do with all of us as we see ourselves as kids of God. He wants to put his stamp on us so that we can operate in that realm in the future. He doesn't want us to operate as servants. Next. Came home in rags. What does he get? The best robe. Next. He came home belonging to no one. He comes back and he gets a ring on his finger signifying sonship and signifying authority. Authority always comes with sonship. Next. He came home as a slave. Only slaves didn't have footwear. If you had footwear, you weren't a slave. So the Father makes sure that he's no longer a slave or a servant. He's treated like a son. He gives him sandals to put on his feet. Next. And bring the fatted calf here and kill and let us eat and make merry. Next. He came home hungry. His father feasted him. Next. He came home expecting bread. What do you get? The fatted calf, the very thing that had been deliberately fattened up for a very, very important occasion. And as we'll see next week, it got the older son's knickers in a twist. The Father wants us to know that he has a future for us, and he wants us to operate in the realm of sonship rather than servanthood. Next. He came home expecting a growling, but it was party time. Next. My son was dead, but now he's alive. What is dead? It means separated. Next. It's a state of separation. For as the body separated from the spirit is dead, so is faith without works, it says in James. Death is a state of separation. We are spiritually dead if we are separated from God's Spirit. Next. Is alive again. Again. Being alive is being connected. And that's in Ephesians, that's what I said about before. Sin separates us from God's Spirit. You were dead in your trespasses, but now he's made you alive together with Christ in him. Next. He was lost. Yep. Separated from the Father, not knowing where he was. Not knowing his heart for him. Next. Did not know what his condition was, nor could he how to get out of it. But the Father knows that. And he knows how to launch each one of us forward. Okay, next. Lost and now is found. Yeah. Restored back to the family. This morning, there may be some here this morning who don't feel that connection with their Heavenly Father. Or you don't feel as though you know him as a father. And I'd love to pray for you this morning. So if we can all be upstanding. And you guys got a song? And this morning, if you're wanting ministry in relation to being connected with your Heavenly Father, knowing him as a Father, remember he's not concerned about your past. He longs to be connected with you in the future. If that's you this morning, I just want to provide opportunity. Please feel free to come up, and I'd love to pray for you.